Hey everyone, this is going to be the second part of my tag video, and once again a huge shout out to Jennifer, Appreciate ASMR. She's such an awesome person. She makes great whisper videos, so if you haven't already heard her, check her out. There's a link down in the description box. Now, I wasn't really sure, again, what to do on camera, so I'm going to be playing around with just some random things I found in my room. Okay, now I'll continue from where I left off. I think the last one I did was number 20. 21. Baked or fried? I do like baked and fried food, so I think I'll have to give it to fried, because I really love fried food. Number 22, China or Japan? Well, I probably have more things made in China than I do made in Japan in my house, but I'll say Japan, because they make a lot of great video games, and a lot of electronic devices, and stuff like that. 23, Hamburgers or hot dogs? I like both, but I will go with hamburgers, just because I get them more than I get hot dogs, I guess. But I live in Massachusetts, and Fenway Franks are supposed to be some of the best hot dogs in baseball, or at least that's what I've heard, and they're pretty good. So whenever I go to a Red Sox game, I definitely go with the hot dog over a hamburger. But I tend to get cheeseburgers more, because bacon burger with barbecue sauce is like super delicious. And I talked about the rodeo burger in the last video too. I like that a lot, so I'll go with burgers on that. 24, salt or pepper? I rarely use pepper, so I'll go with salt. I mean, I'm sure like I eat some things with pepper on it, but it's not something I ever add more of. That, like, there might not be enough salt, but I would never say there's not enough pepper. 25, peanut butter or jelly? I hate both. I really don't like peanut butter and jelly. I really don't like peanut butter. So, yeah, I don't like either of those. I know that's probably like shocking to some people who love PB&J, but I never liked it. I think I might even have like a slight peanut butter allergy. I don't know that for sure, but whenever I eat anything that has like peanut butter in it or nuts, like my throat feels kind of tingly, but not like a good ASMR kind of tingle. But I mean, I've never had like a really bad reaction or anything, so I'm not sure if I'm actually allergic or just kind of intolerant to it. Okay. 26, boxers or briefs? Okay, now here's probably where I get into a little too much information, but when I was little, my parents just got like me briefs, so I never had like boxers until until 7th grade, when we had gym and like you had to change in front of other people, and I felt like kind of self-conscious having whitey tighties, so I made my mom get me boxers, and ever since then I've been wearing boxers. So there's like a little backstory behind my choice of undergarments, I guess. I'm sure like you were all wondering how I came to wear what I do, but now you know. So next question. Amazon or eBay. I love both of those websites, and I probably shouldn't go on them because I don't have that much money, like at all. I don't have a job right now, and I don't think I could balance work with school. I usually work during the summer, but during the school year, I'm always so stressed that I don't think I could keep up with school if I had to balance a job on top of that. But I definitely prefer working over school, just because I really don't like school. Like I value learning, but I don't feel like I'm learning anything from college. And I'm on my third year now, about to be on my fourth, and changing my major again, so I'm gonna have to go even longer than I was planning on, but oh well. I'm really going off topic there. I kind of forgot what the question was. Let me double check that real quick. Wow, Amazon or eBay? Yeah, that went really off. Okay. I will go with Amazon, just because my friend got me an Amazon Prime account. Like he had like a free thing, and he gave me it. So that's pretty cool. I get free shipping on almost everything from Amazon. And that's where I buy a lot of my music. I'll buy CDs from there mostly, because around here a lot of our stores don't have the kind of music I like. Like, they might have one album, but they don't have like their whole discography, and a lot of more like less mainstream, I guess, artists. So I usually buy my music from Amazon, but I don't buy that much from eBay, but I do love that website, and I try not to look at it that much because it's so tempting to buy everything. Like, that's where I usually get a lot of my records if they don't have them at my local record store. Or I used to get some Star Wars stuff too on there. But mostly music, memorabilia, and records, and CDs and stuff like that. So Amazon for that question. Number 28, movies or TV? Movies, I think I talked about that in the video yesterday. I definitely prefer movies over TV, but there's some like TV shows that have been coming out, like Dexter and Breaking Bad, which is one of my favorite TV shows. And I really think that when they do TV shows like that, it's almost just as good as a movie, and sometimes even better. Like, Breaking Bad is probably one of the best just video series, I guess, that I've ever seen. And there's still 2 more seasons out, so I'm excited for that. But in general, I don't really watch TV that much. And all of those videos, all of those TV shows I just listed, I actually don't really watch on TV that much. Usually I'll just catch it online. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with movies on that. Pen or pencil? I do almost everything in pen. I don't really like pencil that much, but it is good to be able to erase mistakes if you make them, but I usually don't really care about how neat my paper looks, so if I mark something wrong, I'll just scribble it out. Number 30, phone call or in person? I don't like talking on the phone at all. I don't know why. I've never really liked it that much. So definitely in person. Number 31 video games or board games. Video games. I am a child of the 90s, so my generation definitely seems to gravitate more toward video games and board games, but there are definitely some board games I like too. But I haven't played a board game in a really long time. Mostly because I don't have anyone to play with. Like, I don't know anyone who would want to play a board game, but I'm sure if, like, one of my friends wanted to, I would. Number 32, shower or bath? Well, I will say bath, because I love, like, a nice bath, but I usually shower. Like, we have a bathtub, but it's, like, not even, it hasn't been used in so long that it's, like, dirty. And I don't feel like taking a dirty bath. So, shower. I shower, like, because it's a lot more convenient and quicker, especially when I have to get up in the morning. And I don't like getting up in the morning, so, like, I'll try to sleep in as long as I can. So, taking a bath would take way too long. But I definitely, like, if I had the luxury of not having to worry about time, then I would say bath. Rain or snow? Snow, because I tend to get a headache whenever it rains, which can be really annoying. I don't always get one, but it is pretty frequent. So, I would say snow, but snow can be really annoying when you're trying to get somewhere and there's like a foot of snow on the ground and people here cannot drive in snow. So, I guess it's situational, but in general I'll go with snow. Pixar or DreamWorks? I will say Pixar, but both are great companies. Or, I don't know if companies is the right word, but studios, I guess. I'm not sure if studio is the right word either, but they both have good movies, so there we go. Number 35. 30 Rock or The Office? The Office. I don't actually know if I've ever seen an episode of 30 Rock, but I love The Office. Even the newer ones are pretty good without Michael Scott. Like, I have to be honest, I didn't even really notice that Michael was gone at first, because they did a good job of carrying on, like, what the series is about, even without Michael. So, that was pretty cool. But the last couple of episodes have been kind of subpar. But it started off really funny. Okay, I think I'm going to switch items now too. Here's a Star Wars figure I have. This is actually the last one I bought. I can't remember what year this came out. I think it was either 07 or 08 maybe. Did it say on it? ...2010, I guess. So, yeah, I kind of want to open it, but it looks really cool in, like, the vintage style packaging. I always really wanted to get, like, the older, like, I don't know, move the camera a little bit. Like, that's what the 70s and 80s figures looked like. I had a couple of them, but I didn't have too many. They were a lot harder to come by unless you went to, like, the used toy store, but we didn't have that many around here. Okay, anyway, back to the survey. Ketchup or mustard? Depends what I'm eating, I guess. For like fries, I would go with ketchup, but on a burger, I really like mustard, so. White or wheat? I will say white, but I do like wheat bread too. Love or money? Confession, guys, I'm a hopeless romantic, so love. Although money would be nice, because I don't have that much of it right now. But I will definitely say love. Movies or reading? I never really was that big of a reader. I wish I did read more, but I don't know, I don't have the attention span for it, and my eyes also aren't that good. I only got glasses like in the last year probably. So, like when I was younger, it was kind of hard for me to read because my eyes would like just start getting blurry after a little bit, so I couldn't get too far into a book. And now I just don't have the attention span for it. I mean, I have to read for school, so that's pretty much like the only time I read. But there were a lot of books I remember reading when I was little. Most of them were Star Wars, but I did read the Harry Potter books, or like the first 4 or 5, I think. And those were pretty good. And then I meant to keep reading like the series, but I don't know, I just kind of stopped reading after that. Car or motorcycle? I will say car. I have a car. I don't have a motorcycle, and I probably couldn't ride one. I don't know. I feel like trying to balance on a bike, like, I don't know, it just seems a lot more dangerous to me, especially if you get hit by a car. There's so many like careless drivers out there. It just seems like too big of a liability. But they definitely look cool. Michael Jackson or Elvis? Michael Jackson. I'm not too huge into Elvis. I definitely like respect and appreciate him, but he's not something I really listen to that much. But I do like Michael Jackson. And, Bad and Thriller are both awesome albums, and Dangerous was pretty good too. And Off the Wall too. Michael Jackson wrote a lot of great music, and people tend to forget that and only focus on like the whole scandal thing, but a lot of people forget that he was an incredible artist, so definitely think he needs more respect in that area. Although after his death, a lot of people did, start, well, some people did, but not everyone, but whatever. Different tastes. France or Italy? I don't really have any preference. I want to go to Europe one day, but it would be cool to visit both of those places. Gift cards or cash? I will say cash, just because I buy very few things. Like, the three things I buy are music, concert tickets, and food. And it's nice to have gift certificates for those things, but sometimes I might need more money for concert tickets than I need it for buying like CDs, like if there's a lot of bands touring I want to see. So having money over gift certificates kind of gives you the freedom to choose between that. Take a drink real quick. Paper or plastic? I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. Paper, I guess, because it's better for the environment, I would imagine. I don't know, I don't really have preference. I don't really go shopping all that much, so. Lucky Charms or Tricks? Lucky Charms. Not a huge fan of Tricks, but I'm not really a huge fan of Lucky Charms either, but the marshmallows are so good, and that's pretty much why anyone likes that cereal, so. Number 48, Mayo or Miracle Whip? Neither. I don't like either of those. And number 49, Pickles or Olives? Again, I don't like either of those. I'm a really picky eater. Like there's a pretty small list of food that I like. And none of those things are on the list of food I like. Okay. And the last question, Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew? I will say Mountain Dew. I really like a lot of their different flavors. Like in the idea of having a contest to determine the new flavor. They do that like every year, or maybe like every other year or something. They've had a couple of them now, I think. I really like that idea. It's pretty cool, and each time they do it, like the flavors are all pretty good. Dr. Pepper is pretty good too, but I think they're the ones that have that stupid commercial for like women shouldn't drink it or something. It seems like really bad marketing. I don't know why they'd ever choose that commercial in the first place, but they did, and someone messed up. Or maybe they didn't, maybe they got like a lot of money from the controversy. I don't know. Anyway, those are all the questions. I guess I should probably tag 2 people. I don't know, I can't really, I don't know who to pick. So I'll just leave it open to like anyone who wants to do it. I don't really want to like single anyone out, and I can't think of anyone in particular anyway. And if you do it, leave a video. I mean, you can either leave it as a video response or just post a link in the comments, because I like to see other people doing them too. Because some of them are pretty interesting questions, or at least they can lead to some interesting answers. Okay, and I think that's pretty much it. I did mention I want to do a video series sometime this spring break, and I will be doing it. I'll probably film it tomorrow. It's going to be split up into a couple different parts for like the first thing I show you, or the first group of things I show you rather. And yeah, I just kind of want to start that, but I feel like it's going to be kind of time consuming, and I don't really know fully what I want to talk about yet when I do it, so I don't know, I'll figure it out tomorrow, and I'll post it up hopefully sometime by the end of the weekend. Alright, so thanks to everyone who's commented, subscribed, watched, and supported me, so thanks to everyone, and have a good night's sleep. Bye.